Hey guys, so it's been about a week since I've been back from Las Vegas. I was there attending Amazing Las Vegas Comic Con. Fantastic event. I do it every year. It's one of the first cons I started doing when I started doing conventions and stuff to sell my art. And yeah, I wanted to get back into the swing of things with making videos like I said I was going to do. And it's a process. I've been hard at work starting up some new paintings. I'm trying to get some stuff done to pitch to a store in a certain theme park to try to have some prints and things on hand there. So I'm really excited about that. And so I whipped up a little video. I was going to leave the full length video, but I decided to just shorten it up, time lapse it, and I might go over talking about attending Comic Cons. If you're just getting into spray paint art, but then also just art in general, and you're looking for ways to go about making money off of it, attending local Comic Cons and stuff, or just even one-day local pop-up events is a great way to go about getting your work out there when you're ready, though. All right, don't rush it, but when you're ready. So I'm gonna kick the video off now. I'll do some voiceover with it and talk about my experience with Comic Cons and things and how it's helped me out with my artistic journey and just the opportunities and things that have come with that. So here we are. Let's not drag this out. Start the video. Hey guys, so I'm not going to talk too much about the process of making this just because it's stuff I've covered in my other videos before. I'm going to say this is on a canvas. I just gessoed over an existing painting, but I am going to stress painting the sides of your canvases. 9 times out of 10 people just hang these on the wall as is. They don't get them framed, and they do prefer having the sides painted, whether it's a solid color or the art itself wraps all the way around the sides of the canvases. Just you're gonna have happier clients that way. They will complain about an unfinished sides, but I've never had a complaint about finished sides, so just get in the habit of doing that. With that said, let's jump over to the point of this video, and it's making money as an artist through Comic Cons. It's a lot of fun, great time with it, especially if you're into all the pop culture stuff. It can be a really fantastic way to get your work out there. You make an extra buck, and just the friends and things that come from being involved in that scene would really surprise you. I don't have too much time with this, so I'm going to cover the points though. My first point: make sure your work is ready. Make sure the quality is there. You do not want to show up to these shows with beginner, amateur level work. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting there all weekend watching people just walk by you, glancing at your stuff on the table, and they're not going to give you the time of day because they can see it. This is not the place to show up with your Monet level, looking stuff. It's not the day to be an impressionist or abstract or something. They're here for pop culture related stuff. That doesn't mean to say you can't move a landscape or something here or there or just different content, but 9 times out of 10, you want it to fit within sci-fi, anime, fantasy, horror, comic book, whatever genre, something pop culture related, but the quality's got to be there, and you can't roll in there with like beginner level, stuff out of kindergarten. All right, if you're just getting started as an artist or this particular medium or whatever medium, don't do these shows with beginner level work. It's a lot of upfront money. With booth fees, parking fees, food, etc. It's a long weekend, and it can be a miserable time if you're just watching people walk by you all weekend. That said, when you are ready and you do get in there, make sure don't overly rely on original art. People are coming in there to spread a dollar. Not everybody's loaded with money, so don't come in there with like your original paintings priced for hundreds of dollars, $1,000. It doesn't mean to say you can't move that. The sales won't happen, but if that's all you're relying on, then again, it's going to be a long weekend, and you're going to be lucky to sell something, or more than a few things. So what you really want to rely on if you're going to bring originals is have multiple price points, but I would say aim for the lower end, anywhere from $100 to $200. But also bring a lot of prints. You want prints of all your original work, so you have that there at an even lower price point. I usually suggest $10 to $15 for prints, and that's going to be your 2 best options for making money. Wherever else you want to dazzle, with at the booth, whether it's stickers or other merch. You can even get away with 3D printing stuff. I see people a lot now selling 3D prints of things, whether it's finished or unfinished. Frankly, I'd never bring a 3D printed thing to my table that I didn't already like fully paint, but that's just me. Those are your two best options though, is yes, some original art and prints to make money at the booth, and that's after your work is ready. Other great way to go about making money at these shows, it's going to be a little less making money directly at the show, but the opportunities that come afterwards from all the networking. I highly recommend you show up, try to look your best, look nice, be as presentable as possible, because you're going to network with other artists, other creatives. It's like, get out of your booth when you can, or get there early enough, talk to the people around you, get to know the other artists and other creatives, because it's not just about what you know, but who you know. And these people are going to help open doors for you in ways you never thought or imagined. I can't begin to tell you the opportunities that come my way just from getting around and networking with people. My friends joke about it all the time, that I'm never at my booth when I'm at these shows, because I'm always walking around talking to people. But and I do. I get bored sitting there. If I'm not selling anything for a minute, like, I will stretch my legs and I'll go walk around. But it's a great way, like I said, network with other artists, creatives, just people attending the show. You never know who's going to be there. But and what they do. I've gotten my work into a gallery just because I met people there at the show, but they owned a gallery, they liked my work, and they wanted me involved with them. So now it's, I send work out to their shows. Also, the celebrity aspect of it. Where else are you going to get a chance to rub elbows with these celebrities? And a lot of times they're not like the bigger name celebrities. They won't have a huge line or a lot of people waiting for them, or some shows just aren't super busy. The attendance can drop for whatever reason, and you have an opportunity to go up and make an impression with a celebrity. And again, it's not just what these people know, but also who they know. So there's all different ways you can grow from being involved in this scene that you wouldn't otherwise think of. You think you're just going to sit around and sell some art, but next thing you know, you're getting offered to do, illustrate a children's book, or paint a mural, or do some custom art for other artists, other attendees, or even a celebrity. I've had those opportunities come my way from being involved at these shows. So these are just a bunch of the different ways to consider, how you can make art and get take advantage of the situation that you're in when you're at something like a Comic-Con. It's not just about geeking out over nerd stuff and anime stuff. It's getting out there, it's meeting people, talking to people. You're bringing your art out. You're getting it in front of hundreds, if not thousands, of people's eyeballs. You're going to really get to see what doesn't work. If you need to try harder, work harder, because you'll know, like, people just walk by and they won't give your stuff the time of day. And all right, I need to try something different. Or maybe it's because you did try something different, it's not speaking to people, and it's back to the drawing board. But always stay hungry and growing as an artist. Don't get complacent with your work. And, again, make sure you get out there and, really promote yourself and have fun with it. All right, guys, so I got the finished painting here. I'll show it to you now. Ta-da. Yeah. Pretty great up close. So the characters, I didn't get recorded. I just hand paint them in with acrylic and brush. I did add the pop of red. I don't think I got that in there, but it's the same deal as just adding bushes. Just using white and red. For these paintings, I try to add just a little hint of red. Not go crazy with it, but it's a nice little pop of red, just something extra in there. So yeah, here's the finished piece. Yeah, I don't know. I love it. It's currently still available. Have to shoot me a message or something for it on my Instagram. Schultz Art, separated by underscores. I am working on getting a new website up, hopefully in the next week or so. It's kind of hectic with all the work I got going on, and trying to also set up a new website. I suck at it. I overthink it. It's not great. But I will have all my original paintings. I will move my prints and stuff over to there as well. I'll keep my Etsy store open just because Etsy's like its own little environment in there. People search for stuff and they're likely to find your work, so it's not a bad spot to have things, but I'd rather you just pay me directly for my work and my prints. So website coming soon. With that said, thanks for checking out the video. Super appreciate you. You guys are fantastic. You're great. I love all the comments and stuff y'all leave me. It means the world to me. It really does. With that said, new videos and stuff coming. Stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, you know the drill. Appreciate you, and see you in the next video.